Hello, my big-hearted, strong-pumping, sometimes anxious about it lovelies, and welcome back to Is This Menopause or Am I Finally Free? I'm Sam, and today we're talking about the organ that's been keeping you alive since before you were born, your heart. In menopause, cardiovascular health moves to center stage because estrogen is no longer providing the protective buffer it once did. If you've ever wondered whether your cholesterol numbers are suddenly worse, your blood pressure is creeping up, or that weird flutter is a heart attack or just your body being dramatic, this episode is for you. You're not dying. Your heart is not a ticking time bomb. It's just operating without its old hormonal safety net, and we need to learn the new rules of engagement. What's actually happening? Why does heart health become such a big deal after menopause? Estrogen was your cardiovascular system's VIP bodyguard. It helped keep blood vessels flexible and dilated by promoting nitric oxide production, the molecule that tells arteries to relax and expand. It also helped maintain a favorable cholesterol balance, keeping LDL, the lousy cholesterol, lower and HDL, the healthy cholesterol, higher. It had anti-inflammatory effects in the blood vessel walls. When estrogen exits the stage, that protection fades. Blood vessels can become stiffer. Cholesterol profiles often shift unfavorably. Blood pressure can creep up. The risk of atherosclerosis, plaque buildup in arteries, starts to catch up with the risk levels men have faced all along. Heart disease is the #1 killer of women, and the risk rises significantly after menopause. But here's the empowering truth. You are not a passive victim of this shift. The vast majority of heart disease is preventable through lifestyle, and there are tools, including hormone therapy for some women, that can help. The sloth manager who now runs your body? She's not a crisis creator. She's a gentle reminder that your heart needs a little more daily love and a lot less neglect. You don't need to panic. You need to partner with your cardiovascular system. Let's sort typical postmenopausal body stuff from call 911 now. Normal, your cholesterol numbers shifting, LDL going up a bit, HDL maybe dipping. This is so common it should be part of the menopause welcome packet. Normal, occasional palpitations or a racing heart, especially with stress, caffeine, or alcohol. We covered these in the perimenopause series, and they can still happen occasionally. Normal, a slight increase in blood pressure over time, which is why regular monitoring matters. Normal, being more easily winded than you were at 25 when chasing a bus. That's deconditioning, not heart failure. Red flags, the kind that need immediate emergency attention. Chest pain, pressure, squeezing, or fullness, especially if it radiates to your jaw, neck, back, or arm. Women's heart attack symptoms can be subtler than the Hollywood chest clutch. Nausea, lightheadedness, cold sweats, and extreme fatigue that come on suddenly and feel different from your everyday tiredness. Shortness of breath with minimal exertion that's new and progressive. And if you have palpitations that cause fainting, severe dizziness, or last for hours, get checked. The rule: if something feels profoundly wrong and different from your normal body weirdness, trust that instinct. It's better to get checked and be told it's nothing than to ignore something real. Now, how to build a heart-healthy life after menopause without living in fear. Tip 1. Know your numbers and track them. Get your blood pressure, cholesterol panel, fasting blood sugar, and hemoglobin A1C checked annually. Write them down. Watch the trends, not just one snapshot. You can't manage what you don't measure. This is data, not judgment. Tip 2. The Mediterranean diet is your heart's love language. Emphasize vegetables, fruits, whole grains, legumes, nuts, seeds, olive oil, and fatty fish. Limit processed foods, added sugars, and excessive saturated fat. This way of eating reduces inflammation, improves cholesterol, and lowers blood pressure. Think of it as giving your arteries a gentle, loving hug at every meal. Tip 3. Move like your heart depends on it, because it does. Aim for at least 150 minutes of moderate intensity aerobic activity per week. Brisk walking counts. Dancing in your kitchen counts. Swimming, cycling, hiking. Add in strength training for metabolic health. Your heart is a muscle. It needs exercise to stay strong and efficient. Tip 4. Stress less, sleep more. Chronic stress raises cortisol and blood pressure. Menopause is a great excuse to finally prioritize relaxation, meditation, deep breathing, yoga, time in nature, saying no to things that drain you. Sleep is when your heart rate and blood pressure dip and your cardiovascular system repairs. Protect 7 to 9 hours like the precious resource it is. Tip 5. Discuss hormone therapy and aspirin with your doctor. For women who start hormone therapy within 10 years of menopause, there's evidence of reduced heart disease risk. It's not right for everyone, but it's a conversation worth having. And low-dose aspirin is no longer recommended for everyone. It's a personalized decision based on your risk profile. Talk to your provider. So your heart is now your #1 priority, but not in a scary way. In a we're in this together for the long haul way. You're not dying. Your cardiovascular system is just asking for a little more respect and a lot more olive oil. Next episode, brain fog to brain power, where we talk about cognitive changes in menopause, whether your memory loss is permanent or fixable, and how to build a brain that stays sharp through every decade. Subscribe, hit the bell, and drop your funniest "I thought I was having a heart attack, but it was just gas" story in the comments. Mine involved a bean burrito and a dramatic midnight drive that ended in the Taco Bell parking lot. Stay heart healthy, stay informed, and remember, you're not dying. You're just in the chapter where you actually pay attention to the engine light. See you next time.